welcome back. Um, as you can see, I'm in iron. I went mining, um, and I now have full iron gear. Yay, let's go! Because my copper gear was really not doing so well. You can also see I've got quite a few more chests. Um, we've got lots of deep slate and resources, lots of cobblestone. Most importantly, yes, lots of lovely valuables, including 17 diamonds. Let's go! I got my first diamonds when I went mining, um, which is super exciting because we can hopefully in the future make an enchantment table and obviously diamond gear. I think I'll need a bit more than that, but it's a good start. Um, and anything else? I also went to go grab some birch and oak because I realized I didn't have any. Even though we went exploring not that long ago. Um, yeah, so things are looking pretty good. Got quite a number of resources now. And essentially, what I'm thinking is, well, we can probably start doing some building. Yes. I've been thinking about the sort of things I want to do with this world, and I've been kind of planning a little bit, like the kind of vibe I want to go for, and the sort of things I want to make. Um, and I'm not going to tell you all everything just yet because I'd like to keep some stuff a secret. But essentially, I mean, you'll kind of get the vibe in today's episode because I'm thinking of kind of beginning to build my house. Um, we've kind of been living out of this dirt hole for a little while. I never really finished the front, but I thought, I've got a few resources and I might as well actually make a proper house for us to live in. So yeah, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna make it on top of this hill. Just literally like right here. It'd have a nice view looking out across the trees. And yeah, I just think it'd be quite nice. So basically, I've got a kind of block palette going on. Where shall I put it? I'm gonna put it over here. So essentially, what I'm going for is a kind of stone sort of hut thing. So we're gonna start off with tuff, which is like our darkest block. Then we're gonna go to cobblestone. It's a nice sort of transition. Then we have andesite, and I don't actually have any just yet. It's smelting in the furnace, but I'm gonna put stone here. So it's gonna be a kind of nice dark to light sort of transition for our house. Because I'm going for a kind of dark, like uh, like a dark kind of rural spruce kind of pine forest vibe. It's difficult to explain, but I know what I mean in my head, and you'll obviously see as we go on. Um, but yeah, so I think the first thing we want to start off with is probably just like getting this bit of land kind of ready to build on. So that'll involve sorting out the. Hello, you're such a cute dog. Oh, you sound angry though. I'm so gonna get one of those one day. They're so adorable. I've seen like lots of them running around, and I really, really want one of those dogs. But yeah, I'm gonna probably make this landscape look a little bit better. Um, because at the moment I don't know how I'm gonna build a house on here. But I will probably cut to that because I don't think that's gonna be very interesting to watch. But yeah, essentially that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've mapped out kind of where I want my house to go. As you can see, I've filled in all the grass. This is not the world's best mapping out, but um, I ran out of dirt, so it's gonna have to do. Um, okay, I am kind of following exactly how I made it. Oh, before because I thought I could just make it up as I go along, but I thought it's gonna take forever for me to like decide how I want it, and it's easier if I kind of get a rough idea first and then kind of say, hey guys, I made a thing. All right, so you can kind of get a sort of an idea um how this build is gonna go. Um yeah, you've kind of got the darker areas down here, and then it sort of gradually fades into lighter up at the top. And obviously, because this is the corner of the house, I don't know, logic, it's darker at the corner. I'm making it up, but um, you you get the general idea. Um, all right, I'm gonna move on to this front bit, which is gonna be a kind of porch. It's mostly just here to like add a bit more like dynamic to the build because otherwise it's just sort of flat and boring. Um, yeah. So this bit is gonna be darker because I said so. Um, there's not really a lot of logic to my building, if I'm honest with you. I'm just kind of vibing and going, does that look good? Yeah, cool. Um, because at the end of the day, if I think it looks good, then it must look good. Now that I said that out loud, that sounds really self-centered. It's not meant to sound self-centered. I'm just saying, if I like it, then it's gonna stick because at the end of the day, the only person that really cares is me. Can I? No. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Looks nice. All right. Just gonna put a bit of andesite in there. Okay. So that's the front of the build. That's the stonework, the front of the build, anyways. Ooh, now I have extra dirt. I'm gonna fill this in. Okay, now onto this side. Again, not really much thought going into this, to be honest with you. I'm just literally placing blocks, following my picture. But it's the same vibe. We're just following the same gradient, um, and hoping that it looks good. Oh no, it's getting dark. Um, I will be back. Oh, it's looking good. Alrighty. Okay. Work on the back wall. Of which I did not get a picture for the back wall, so I'm gonna have to make it up. Love that for myself. I'm not gonna have it go completely to the ground. To be honest, right. Well, okay. I'm gonna have to leave it at that because I don't have any more tough luck. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Whoop. I kind of want to also apologize again that it's taking so long to make these videos. Um, I apologize. It's mostly because I am hashtag at university and I don't really have a lot of time to make these videos. Um, but I do really enjoy it. So, you know, it just takes a while for me to find the time. Oh, I've done that too high. Um, yeah, it takes me a while to find the time to be able to film. Um, so yeah, I kind of apologize, but you know, again, I always want to stress the fact that I don't feel like. Hang on, let me just check I am doing this right. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's like if you find this pace too slow, you know, then you don't have to watch. You know, I'm not forcing you to stick around or anything. But you know, if you do, that's very kind, and I appreciate that. All right. Oh, whoops. Oh no. Ah, there we go. Okay. So we have a general structure. It might not look like a lot at the moment, and I appreciate that because it looks kind of ugly. Um, but this is our stone wall. We now need to add our roof. We're also going to add a chimney onto the front here. And then a few details like the door, some windows, etc. Um, so what I might do actually is start off with the chimney, except I do actually need some more tuff for that. Hold on. Oh, thank God, I thought I didn't have any more tuff. I was like, I've been in the mines for like 3 hours. Surely I have tuff. I do. Okay. Alright, so our chimney is going to be kind of mossy. So it's going to start mossy at the bottom and then kind of gradually fade into the stone. So, wow, it's a lot less lush in this biome than the one I'm looking at, but that's alright. That doesn't matter. Um, one, one, two, three. Oh, ah, no. Um, okay. And then to make it look a little bit more realistic, I'm gonna make it 4 wide. So, essentially, just gonna build back into the roof there. And then on the top, I'm just going to add a bit of walling, oops, to give it, I don't know, the finished top. I don't know, make it look a bit more chimney-like, if that's even a thing. Yeah. Ta-da, there is my chimney. Now I'm gonna finish off because I didn't add the stairs onto these walls. I'm just gonna finish that off real quick. So just adding these on here makes it look a little better. Need to put that there like that. Perfect, and we'll do the same on the other side. Nice. Ouch. Yeah. I don't do that on the front, do I? No. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and do the wood stuff first because I have those in my inventory already. But yeah, essentially it's not really that interesting. Just gonna put I've got oak wood trapdoors for the windows because I think on this style of build I think it looks better. Um, like yeah, I don't know. I think it kind of looks more rustic, I guess, than let's say like glass panes or something. Cool. This is like a shutter type thing for the window. It's kind of open at the moment. And then I'm also going to add just a bit of fencing to kind of frame the window a bit more. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying words at this point. I'm trying to make myself sound like I know what I'm doing, but I kind of whenever I start building, I kind of just add things until I'm like, yeah, that looks cool. That's at the same level. Oh, I need to add the rest of the wall. Kind of just neglected that bit. It'd be easier from the inside. One again, and I probably will need the same on this side. Yes. So then we've got two more. Can I reach? Oh, ah, this side. I can't see. And then the same on this side. Perfect. And it'll look better once the roof is actually on. Um, yeah. So gonna put two signs here. The signs are literally don't add anything. It's just kind of more there to break up the wall. Kind of makes it look a bit more, a bit more like textured. I don't know. Lovely. Yep, looks good. Oh my god, it's getting so dark. Ah, stress. Need to eat. Okay, so for the next bit of the build, we need to make um, the roof. So this I'm going to make it out of um, deep slate. I forgot what it was called. Because I think it'll just add some extra kind of where am I gonna put this? I'll put it in here and put you in here. Beautiful. What was I saying? Yeah. So I'm gonna have the roof is gonna be deep slate, because it'll just add like darkness and contrast to the house. But I need to make all the different types of like deep slate blocks and stairs. So I will go and do that real quick and save you the bore of watching me do that. I have got all my deep slate stuff done. I also invested in a stone cutter. Yes, that was a good idea. Okay. Um, right. Let's go make this roof. I left my dirt behind. I might need that. Oh, yeah, I really don't have a lot of dirt. Damn. It's alright. Okay. So yeah, it honestly I don't feel like there's too much different again with the roof. It's kind of much of the same stuff. Um, I've just got three different types of deep slate blocks. And I'm yeah, literally just like texturing with them. Nothing too difficult or confusing. I'm just kind of vibing with what I think looks good. Oh, doesn't look good in my face though. I'm also having such a difficult time like with the accuracy of my mouse. It's a real struggle. Okay, and then we'll do the main roof. So I might start at the back actually, it might be easier. Okay, I don't really know how to start. I don't, oh, right, right. Let's try again. I really need scaffolding. I'm a scaffolding person through and through. I thrive off of scaffolding. So this is kind of difficult. Using dirt all the time. So essentially I'm using oh, I did it again. I could just crouch, but what's the fun in that? I like making it a challenge. I've lost a piece of dirt in the process as well. Okay, lovely. Um, yeah, so I'm using the deep slate tile stairs is the darkest bit, and then I'm using the polished deep slate stairs to transition into the deep slate brick stairs. Yes. Remember, I will test you. Oh, to be honest, I do think making roofs is literally like my least favorite part of a build. It's something about placing the stairs. I just cannot do it in What I might do is I might just actually cut to me being done with the roof. Um, because this is actually kind of painful. Okay, the roof is complete, and the house is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Um, so at the moment, it's only really got a window on the front side. There is nothing on this side, or the back, or the other side. And that's mostly just because I don't know what the interior is gonna look like yet. And sometimes I don't like putting windows in until I've done the interior because it might look off inside. Um, so I've only really got the one on the front because I know I want that one there to make it look good with the other components. But yeah, there's literally nothing inside at the moment. It's just an empty box. I put lights in because I realized I don't really want to get blown up by a creeper in here. But yeah, it's snug. It's a small little house, but it's fine because I only really want to have like my bed and some random stuff, a few bits of storage. Because I plan to have lots of other builds dotted around, kind of, to have like farms and storage and stuff like that. And I've got this whole island, guys. Like, there's so many possibilities. Um, but yeah, essentially, this is what the house looks like. I'm very proud of it. Um, and yeah, I think probably next time I will maybe have a go at sorting out the interior. I don't really enjoy the interior as much because I find it much more difficult to make it look good. So, yeah, the interior will come. I just can't guarantee when because I know there are some other things that I've got planned, um, which I'm much more excited for. And I know I will have a much more fun time building. So the motivation to do the interior is just not there. But I do appreciate the fact that I want to move into this new house. I don't want to be living in my little cave forever. Um, and also, it's more complete when I start building something and actually finish it. So, yeah. And of course, we'll also need to terraform around the whole area as well. At the moment, it's still very much beginner starter base. Um, but yeah, progress is happening, and I'm proud of my little house. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. Um, Please only say nice things because uh, I'm a fragile human being, and I will only take compliments. I'll, I'll only take feedback if it's nice, constructive feedback. Okay. Anyway, on that note, I will leave you there. Um, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode, which will probably be like in 4 months' time. But I apologize for that. I can guarantee that. Actually, I'm not going to guarantee anything. I'm leaving it there. Goodbye.